All right, and welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Dan-A-Plooza. My returning guest is from the Gorgeous Girls, Chaotica.
Hello, welcome to be back.
Welcome, and check out the Horror Hour podcast that is on YouTube. That is with the Gorgeous Girls interviewing people from the Gorgeous Girls group, as well as celebrities. So check out that YouTube channel. Also from Chaotica being the Gorgeous Girl of the Year of 2023. And also follow the Facebook page of Always Photography. And to make sure to support this amazing lady. So
thank you.
Here we are again.
Thank you for having me again.
Oh, you're welcome. Now, we have a choice here. Sometimes I let guests decide. Would you like to start with the questions, the honor segment, or the impression segment?
You know what? I'm really eager to hear your impression.
Alrighty. Always a classic.
Are you ready?
Yes, I just have to get out my stopwatch so I have time.
Oh, you're fine.
All right. We're going to spin the wheel, even though it's hard to see. It is there. Spin around. Like, and it will... And it landed on Beetlejuice.
Yay!
All right. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Hit me with it.
It's showtime! I believe that there's a man hiding in a cemetery. Whatever you say, don't say his name.
Very, very good.
Dearly beloved, do you take this man? I'm not the one who died. It was your coach. He's the one that lived. You should be mad at him.
Very, very nice.
All right. So there we go. There's Beetlejuice.
Amazing.
Thank you. Alrighty. And it landed on Ghostbusters.
Ooh.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Yeah, Ghostbusters, what can I do for you? That's a large Twinkie. Look, we're charging an extra fee this week. Trapping the Ghost is included, but I need you to pay that. I certainly will not pay that. All right, well, we'll just put him back in there. He slimed me. Shh. Kidder, that was your plan? So that was Ghostbusters. Did you like that?
I did.
Oh my goodness. And then it landed. See, it keeps landing on Ghostbusters.
Oh my.
3 times. All right, it landed on Scream.
Ooh.
You ready?
Yeah.
Hello? What's your favorite scary movie? Do you have a boyfriend? I want to know who I'm talking to. There are certain rules that you have to follow by in order to survive a horror movie. Never say, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. All right, there we go.
Good job. It was amazing. That was fun.
All right, I'll do 2 more, and then we'll move forward on the thing. Already. Nightmare on Elm Street. Ooh. It's Dream Warriors.
Ooh, my favorite one.
All right, ready?
Yep.
It's the Dream Warriors. Don't wanna dream no more. In my dream, I'm a wizard. In my dream, I'm strong. In my dream, I can do acrobatics. No! Joey, you found your dream power. What's the matter, Joey? Don't like a little tongue?
Good job.
All right. And that was Nightmare on Elm Street.
Good job.
I love it. Keeps wanting me to do Scream.
It was a good one.
No Scream. All right. It landed on Bride of Chucky.
Ooh.
Ready?
Yep.
Tiff, what would Martha Stewart say with those leaving those dishes in there? You know, those dishes aren't going to clean themselves. The hell with what Martha Stewart says.
There you go.
I brought you a little friend there, Chucky. Meet your new friend. All right. And that was Bride of Chucky.
Nice,
So,
nice.
there we go.
Very good. Yay.
All right. Did you enjoy that?
Amazing.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let us move to the honors segment. Oh. Oh. This is where if we had graphics, there would be little cherubs and angels, and there would be stuff flying around.
Fireworks.
Fireworks, yes. Freddy Krueger playing a harp or something. So we here at Dan-A-Plooza want to honor gorgeous girl Chaotica. We want to honor her for always willing to be on Dan-A-Plooza, the virtual podcast show. Her positivity, energy, good vibes, and bringing her fun and love of horror. We respect her for everything that she's done, and we're glad to have her on here. So,
Squeeze, squeeze.
Squeeze. And that is the honors segment.
Thank you so much.
Yep. All right. We'll do some questions, and if you want, sometimes people ask me questions too. So we'll do the you can do the table tennis.
Sure. I can do that.
Yeah. So, what was your reaction to being the gorgeous girl of 2023?
Oh my goodness, it was quite a surprise actually. I was actually watching another podcast, The Row Show, and they had a special announcement because he had interviewed me and Iraq, and at the end of his podcast, he said, I have the honor, to say who the gorgeous girl of the year is, and mentioned my name, and I was like, wait, what? So I was very excited, and very honored, and very tickled because I really wanted. I worked hard for it, so it was amazing. I'm truly honored and blessed to be surrounded by so many talented women, and to be the one that stuck out meant a lot, especially because I'm like the older one of all the gorgeous girls. So it meant a lot to me to be able to hang with these young girls.
I'm so glad that you got to experience that, and that it was amazing.
It was amazing. And I was crowned. I think they crowned me at I want to say it's either Days of the Dead or Scarefest. I think it may have been Scarefest that they crowned me at. So it was nice.
It's great. Do you have a question for me?
I do. Speaking of cons, can you tell me what your favorite con is?
Of this year, or of all time?
Just in general, what's your favorite con that you like to go to?
It would probably be the Horror Realm Con.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first convention I ever went to back in 2014. Mm-hmm. I had nothing to do for my birthday, and I went to the convention. And it's what's nice about it is it's nice and it's small. Mm-hmm. And the thing is like, it doesn't feel like it's overcrowded, like you don't feel like
It's not
Uh,
like a con on steroids.
yes, yes, it's not like SuperCon.
Right.
But and the prices are very reasonable, and I like that because prices to me have gone up since COVID.
Yeah.
Um, but the first person I met was excuse me, Lenny Lies,
Hmm.
the machete zombie
Yeah.
from, I don't know if you know of Dawn of the Dead.
Yes.
So he was looking for his assistant named Dan, and so
Yeah.
he thought that that was me.
Oh.
And so he wanted to know why I was late, and like
Oh. Wow.
he is like asking me stuff, and I was like, "Is this normal? Do people normally ask why you're late and for
Right.
coffee?" And
Right.
I'm like, I guess it's normal, but but I met him and David Crawford. He was also in Dawn of the Dead.
Uh-huh.
He was Dr. Frost.
Right.
Um, but those two guys, and it's just always a great time, great convention, and it's like outside of Pittsburgh, so you're not
Okay.
going into Pittsburgh.
Right.
But I really love Horror Realm Con, and then other one that I kind of like. I did like Monster Mania when it was at
Mhm.
Hunt Valley.
Have you ever been to Cinema Wasteland?
One time,
Hmm.
and I went and I met the ladies of the Evil Dead,
Yep.
uh, and then I met Hal Delrich,
Hmm.
and then Hal, he had this plastic middle finger, and he kept doing this.
Yeah.
uh, and I met the hitchhiker from
Hmm.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Hmm.
So
Nice.
those are my favorite cons. What about you?
I do like Cinema Wasteland. It's smaller. It's a bit more intimate with some of the celebrities. I in general like to people watch, so I like all the cons.
Oh,
I don't know. I mean, there's a big difference between the bigger ones, like Scarefest, Day of the Dead. I've been to one in Indianapolis as well as in
yeah.
Atlanta as well. Um, and it just I love to people watch, and it amazes me that as a vendor that we have people come up to our table, and all of a sudden it's like Chris Jericho is standing at our table right now. He is right in front of us. What do I say? Hi, hey, how you doing? Or Phil Ansamo, or he's passed by our table a couple of times. We've had, like I said, people like oh gosh, Corey from Slipknot has stopped at our table. And it's just like you
Oh,
get in these
wow.
cons and you start going as a vendor and you start meeting
Yeah.
other vendors and other actors and you start developing a relationship to where you see these people and they
Aw.
become common people to you. And it's like, hey,
Yes.
how's it going?
you, you tell Chris Jericho, don't put me on the list.
Right. There was one time I was in a clown character and I was sitting on the floor and I was like bouncing a ball or something. And I happened to
Yeah.
look up and I waved and I was like in character and it was Richard Dreyfuss. And all of a sudden I was like, I just waved to Richard Dreyfuss. There he goes.
I have a story about Doug Bradley
Uh-huh.
uh, from Hellraiser.
Yeah.
When I went to go meet him, he didn't have the shirt that I wanted, and him and I almost went and took a joyride together to go get
Really?
his Hellraiser shirt.
Right.
Yeah,
Wow.
but the convention didn't want him to leave, so we got another one, and
Mhm.
I still have it, and it's what would Pinhead do?
Oh, wow. Um, I think the person that I met that means the most to me was Lou Gossett Jr. I'm a big
Oh, okay.
I love the movie Enemy Mine. It's one of
Mhm.
my favorites, and I brought a VHS copy I had for him to sign, and
Oh, wow.
he was older, he was frail, but he talked to me in the native tongue that he did in the movie. I was so starstruck and so amazed, And of course, God bless his heart, he recently passed away, but something means
Yeah.
a lot to me. But right across from him was, like you said, Thomas, what's his last name, the ET guy.
Henry
He was
Thomas.
across the way, and all of a sudden I looked at him like, oh my God, you're him. And I couldn't speak. I'm like, I love you. I'm like, why did I just say that?
Who there was oh, one of the first ones I ever met was Joyce DeWitt from
Hmm.
Three's Company.
Wow.
And she took my hands and like she put them around her waist and we did like the prom pose,
Right.
And so like she didn't do that with anybody else that day except
Wow.
me. And they're like, how come Dan gets to go to prom and not the rest of us? I'm like, because
Right.
I'm king, apparently, of Three's Company.
Right.
Don't tell Mr. Roper.
Right.
But yeah, so that was interesting, and she was as sweet as could be.
Hmm.
I'll have to show you the picture sometime, but yeah.
Cool. I got to
Is
meet Robert Englund.
oh yeah.
I got to meet Alice Cooper. Like I said,
Oh,
Richard Driver's line was so ridiculously long. It wrapped around the building, I swear, at least twice.
oh
It was
man.
long. I don't have too many actors or actresses that I really wanted. I mean, I've got to see the nun from Conjuring. That was
Oh
cool.
yeah.
I have a picture with
nun.
her. Let's see. Like I said, I really can't think of too many other people that I go gun ho for. But like I said, I don't know if it's true or not. But they are recently going to the Spaceballs 2 has been rumored to be released. So I'm like, really?
Oh.
I'm wondering if if they Rick Moranis or something like that were to. I think I might have to visit them if they were to venture into the cons.
We've been combing the desert. We ain't found shit.
I know. I love that movie so much.
What is he? He's an asshole. Anybody else here? We're all
Assholes. Yeah, I'm surrounded by assholes. I love that movie so much. I love it. I actually did a cosplay of Barf just recently. Athens did Dark Helmet, and I was Barf, and it was a lot of fun. I think I might have to do it at a con, just my Barf character.
you need someone to be Dark Helmet,
That's what Absinthe actually did a very good job of being Dark Helmet. She had the regular sized Darth Vader helmet, but it's so big on her head it looked large, so it was perfect.
The scene where he's always playing with his action figure.
Yes, yes, I love that.
Not before coming. Did not see you playing with your dolls, sir.
Right.
You got a question for me?
What's your favorite horror movie?
Parched. So it is Scream. It's always been Scream.
Nice.
When I was little, in the moving here in '96, I was Ghostface for Halloween, and about 20 other kids were Ghostface for also. But yeah, we had a Halloween party at my parents' house. All my friends came over, and we watched Scream together.
Nice.
And I'm like,
do you have a favorite? Go ahead. Do you have a favorite gore scene?
So, for Scream, I kind of like when Lillard and Skeet Ulrich are stabbing each other.
Right.
And then when he licks the corn syrup, and comes back down.
Right.
As far as favorite kill, I think it's Randy in the van.
Yeah.
Who gets killed in Scream 2. And the fact that they have the loudest boombox ever as he's getting murdered.
Yeah.
So no one can hear him get killed.
Right. That's cool.
What about you?
Favorite horror movie. I like Jeepers Creepers. I'm a big Jeepers Creepers fan. Most
Oh
people don't like it
yeah.
because it's kind of corny, but I can't help but love it. I actually did my own version, a female version of Jeepers Creepers, when I went to one of the cons and got to meet the actor that that got to play him, as well as um, be in the vehicle as well. Totally blew my mind too. And I have actually the
Jonathan Beck. Yep.
yeah, yep. I got the license plate that says "Be Eating You." And
Ah.
I have that one. I got that from the photo shoot. It was like I said, it was really really fun. But gore scene, there's so many. I mean, Hellraiser had a lot of good scenes. I'm a big 80s slashers. I like the Friday 13th, the Nightmare on Elm Streets, but I
Mm-hmm.
just recently watched one. It was called Deliver Us from Evil. It was on Netflix, and
Ah.
it was this cop and this priest doing this exorcism, and this guy was just so
Oh my.
heavily, and the thing is, he started ripping off pieces of his flesh and eating it, and the sounds and the thing, it
Oh
made me
no.
retch. I was like, "Oh my god, I've never had anything do that before." But it was like, I don't know if maybe it was just the timing, maybe I just wasn't feeling right, but it was just like I could not. I had to look away before I puked. It was
Yeah.
intense.
Crazy.
Mhm.
Crazy. You got a question for me?
Let me see. Let me see. You
Oh,
mentioned that Scream's your favorite. Do you have like a favorite sci-fi?
sci-fi.
Yeah, like Alien or
Oh, Alien. Can we count Killer Clowns from Outer
why
Space?
not?
Just.
I I have a model. Her name is Casca. She absolutely loves Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Actually, just recently did a cosplay as one of the clowns. I forget the name, the small one.
Oh yeah. What are you gonna do with those pies, boys?
Hmm. Yep.
Yeah. First time I saw that was I was in college.
I don't know what I was doing, but I was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "I'm very confused," but I couldn't stop watching it.
The cotton candy threw me off. I'm like, what?
Right. But getting back to Alien, I think the whole, I mean, like everybody else, that one Alien movie, the part where the alien comes out of his chest, and
Oh yeah.
that's one of my favorite scenes. But at the same time, what was interesting is they didn't tell the actors when they did that scene what was going to happen, so it was a
Oh
complete
yeah.
surprise. So when it actually came up and they were all surprised and flipping out, it was actually, they were really honestly flipping out because they didn't know that was going to happen. They didn't tell them that's what they were going to do. That's
Yeah,
what made
that
it so much better.
it was quite the scare.
Mhm.
Is there anything else you want to say or promote, or any more impressions, or anything else you'd like to do?
I personally don't have any impressions. Other than like I said, I'm gonna to do a shout out to Iraq of the Gorgeous Girls. He runs. They're going on their 10-year anniversary, so in September. And just looking, I just he's an amazing guy. He has a magazine and it just so many platforms, and we're recruiting models. So models, please get in touch with myself, Chaotica, or reach out to Eric Littlefield from the Gorgeous Girls. You can go to the website, gorgeousgirls.com, submit. We're looking for models to help represent in the magazine as well as go to the cons. We need you. We need bloody, beautiful babes, all shapes, all sizes, all ages. I am going on 52, and if this 52-year-old can be GG of the year, so can you. So I also would like to thank you, Dan, for having me on here. Again, not just me, but many, many models that you've helped supported, and everybody else that, helping them grow in their industry. So I'm really, really appreciative of all that and love it. So thank you.
Thank you, thank you. So that's going to do it for us at Dan-A-Plooza. Make sure to always keep supporting Dan-A-Plooza and keep watching Don't feed your mogwai after midnight. Don't
Right.
get wet. And thanks for joining us. Dan-A-Plooza will be back in July with 5 guests and panels. So keep tuning in and supporting. I want to thank my beautiful guest, Chaotica, for
Thank
joining
you.
us on Dan-A-Plooza. Everyone, take care and have a good night.
Love you. Bye bye.